I still get the braids without the blues. Hi ladies and gentlemen and everybody in between. I'm back with somebody else's hair, and guess what? It's another cozy night in Get Ready With Me. Clink, 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 clink. You already know what it is. It's backwash. It's backwash tea and milk. How y'all doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. I'm doing fantastic. Girl, I got a brand new pajama on and I turned my K-tips into braids. So I'm really in a good mood, girl. Do you know how long it's been since I've had braids? Like actual braids, like braids. Have I ever had boho braids? Hold on. I've never had boho braids. Maybe when I was younger. Have I never had boho braids? Am I black? These boho braids right here. Oh my God, it looks like it's growing out of my scalp. Girl, it basically feels like it because the way I snatch these K-tips back. hold on. I'm going a little bit too fast. I'm sorry. Like, subscribe, and hit the post notification bell just so you can see every single time I post, because I'm coming to you every single week with a brand new wig, brand new personality, girl, brand new perspectives, girl. It's a lot going on over here. I change a lot. I'm a Gemini, so when you're a thin-haired girly, braids are just, you know, it's a tough go. Girl, the braids where ain't no knot at the top really is, girl, it be clocking me. It's clocking me, it's clocking the girls like me. So the fact that we have these options out here, it also comes with a natural hair. Girl, look at that hairline. Don't look too close to the cap. Girl, I tried to conceal the cap, okay? Seamless, sickening, seamless. Me and my K-tips was duking it out. I ain't never fought this hard in my life, girl. The fact that I was able to get this look up under, like with my K-tips under this is crazy. I want to say thank you to OMGHERHAIR for providing this wig to me and sponsoring this video, because y'all ate this one up. I want to show you the back, but it's given a hatchback set. So, oh girl, I can part her from the tip to the toe. You know what I'm saying? Part it anywhere. You could style this hair any sort of way, and I absolutely love that. I still get the braids without the blues. I'm going to show you how I styled this wig, because this one was a little bit trickier because it's a 𝐼𝐈𝐆𝐾 hairline wig, a natural edge, and I really wanted it to look realistic. And then we're also going to get into the face. This face, girl, you know, this mug, y'all know I always do summery simple faces, like even in the winter time. I want to look like the summer because I'm waiting for the season to come back. And of course we chatted. I wanted to give a little update. It's a cozy night in, so grab your pajamas. Tell me what pajamas you're wearing. What's your favorite brand? Because I'm really trying to get into more pajamas. I'm obsessed. Grab a snack, grab a blanket, grab a drink, and we're gonna chat a little bit. So if you want to see how I got this look, how I transformed my K-tips into braids, please keep on watching, and I'll be back to do the face. So of course your wig is going to come inside of the OMGHERHAIR box, and inside that box you're going to receive your wig, but you're also going to receive some gifts, you know, the hairband, the rat tail comb, the wig cap, and a thank you card. But the most important thing is going to be this gorgeous wig. This wig is the Afro Kinky base natural edges Yaki texture boho braided full lace wig with invisible drawstring. It's in the style number BHW12. It is 26 inches long, and this wig is a medium cap. Now I chose a medium cap because y'all know my head is tiny, but this hair is big. Y'all know I have K-tips, and I really was excited to go ahead and try braids without having to actually get braids, because y'all know I already got the K-tips. I'm in a K-tip moment right now. But the great thing about this wig is that it looks so realistic, so you get the benefits of braids, like I said, without the blues. So first thing I'm gonna do is cut the lace off the back of the wig, because it's just easier to put on. It makes the wig cap feel a little bit smaller, so I cut the lace off the back, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and put on the wig just to see what we're working with. Now when I first put this wig on, I said, baby, they gave me edges bangs. Girl, these are edges bangs. This is a lot of hair on the edge, but I had a plan for that. And it also has a 𝐼𝐈𝐆𝐾 hairline, so I'm really excited to see what this wig is going to look like. Now the first thing I'm going to do is add a little bit of lace tint. I'm going to use the More Crazy Lace Tint mousse, add it to the hair. I let it air dry, and then when I came back maybe an hour or so later, I came back and we put the wig back on, pulled the hair back, and we're just going to not straighten out this hairline, but I'm going to use the lowest heat setting, and I'm just going to like detangle the hairline and get it just a little bit looser, because we're going to blend this hairline into the braids. Now I've done this before, but I haven't done it with this much of a kinky edge, so I was like, how is this gonna work? But I'm gonna show you how it's gonna work, baby. It's gonna eat. So first I'm gonna go in with my the Frontal Queen spray. I love the spray. When I tell you, it looks so good on wigs and it looked great on this one. And I decided to use like a little baby brush to melt down the lace, and I worked with the hairline in sections. So first thing I did was take a little section, leave out a little bit of baby hair, and then take the rest of the hair, the baby hairs in the front, and blend it into the braid, like twist it around the base of the braid. You know how sometimes you would do with, do people do that to refresh their braids? It's kind of similar to that, because usually when you're refreshing your braids, you'll just twist the braid, but that's not what I'm doing. I'm taking the baby hairs in the front and I'm pulling it back into the braid. One thing that this does is get rid of that extra hair, but what it also does is makes the braids look more realistic. It looks like your actual hair in the front without all them baby hairs in the front. Baby, I could have straightened these out and we would have had a full-on bang, Cardi B bang in the front. And after I did that, I went ahead and used my Frontal Queen spray, and I secured the hair around the braid so it didn't move, and it looked like the braids were coming straight out of the scalp. I mean, it looked amazing. So I did that all the way down the side of the head. This took a little bit of time and patience. So I worked in sections because this lace is really, really soft. I didn't want to pull the lace taut and then it starts to wrinkle. When you have good lace, sometimes when you pull it too tight, it'll wrinkle because it's soft and it kind of, it's like a different type of fabric. When you have harder lace, it doesn't really wrinkle like that. So I took my time, baby, put on some music, watch a YouTube video, and play with these edges. And I had to make sure I trimmed the extra edges that were out because the hair was pretty long. So I trimmed the extra edges that were out so it looked like it was just hair growing out of my scalp. I did the same thing on the opposite side. One thing I love about Kinky Edge wigs is that it is so forgiving on lace application. Sometimes when you just have straight hairline, no kinky edges, lace application is really, really tricky because, you know, lace doesn't blend in certain areas. Like, it's just certain things that happen with kinky edges, girl. All you need to do is use these edges to blend in the lace and it's nothing. Now, the next thing I need to do is redefine these parts. Yeah, I know y'all can see my wig cap through here. I did not do the ball cap method because, baby, I was already stuffing this wig like a BBL. I could not be bothered with doing a, what do you call it? I couldn't be bothered with doing a ball cap. So the next thing we're going to do after we fully apply the full hairline and it looks amazing, we're going to pull the hair up and we're going to apply the back of the wig. Like I told you, this is a full lace wig. This is a full lace mommy. So we're going to take the invisible drawstring in the back and we're going to pull it in. You can also see that there are kinky edges in the back, baby. When they looked out, baby, they looked out. It's kinky edges all the way around. So I pull the drawstring in and then I tuck it in. Now you could tell it's a little bit bulky in the back, baby. It definitely is giving minivan, but don't worry about it. It still gives realistic and it's super duper cute. I was so impressed when I looked at the side view. So after that's done, I had to take a look at the back and it still looks good. She's still a little bit big. It's giving Mars attacks, but don't even worry about it, girl. There's a way to conceal it. So after all that's done, I wanted to part the hair around just so you can see how natural this hair looks. And the next thing we're going to do is actually work on these curls. And as you can see, it already looks good straight out of the pack. But I wanted to add a little bit of mousse to it just so I can get the curls popping and kind of loosened up a little bit because they was a little uptight, girl. They seemed like they had been in the classroom. They need to get to the club. So we're going to loosen them up a little bit, loosen them up. I'm going to go ahead and use a little Shea Moisture mousse. Y'all know this is my favorite mousse in the whole wide world. I absolutely love this mousse. This is a Shea Moisture Coconut Hibiscus Frizz Free Curl Mousse. I added the mousse all up and through the hair, and then I just massaged it through the ends. And where the boho curls were up at the top, I massaged it through there as well. I was thinking it wasn't really a necessary thing to do, but after the hair dried, I was like, oh, I should have done that. Also, I wanted to go in and just trim the ends a little bit. Like, of course, you love the messy look with boho braids, but I still wanted to trim it just a little bit because I wanted the curls to pop a little bit more. Now the next step, girl, I was working night and day trying to get this cap concealed. So I used a little bit of my Age Beautiful spray to kind of conceal some of that part, and also not the part but the cap line. I also went in with my got2b wand to lay down these baby hairs, and it was at this point where I was convinced this hair was mine, because what are you talking about? It looks so pretty on that hairline, and I was so happy that I fashioned the hairline just a little bit just to give it more of the I've been sleeping in my braids and I wear a bonnet at night sort of look. You know, just the more like I've had my braids in for about 2 weeks and I sleep in my bonnet sort of look. You know what I'm saying? Like very loose, like starting to grow out a little bit. That's the look I was going for with the baby hairs. So I just dried the curls on the ends and oh my God, the curls look so much more bouncy, especially the curls at the top. It gives more boho. Before it was giving like a little bit of boho, but this is very boho. I love how pretty this looks and the hair is super duper soft. And as you can tell, this hairline is so impressive. The only thing I do wish is that I did conceal the wig cap a little bit better, but girl, I did what I can. I still think that the hairline looks amazing. It looks beautiful. I'm so excited about it, and I still wanted to see what it looked like to put this hair up in a bun and try a couple of other styles. So we'll do more styles a little bit later, but I did want to show you what it looked like for me to pull this hair up and get the hair out of the way, because you really can't get into the phenomenality of this wig until you try to start and style it. But as I move this hair around, it just felt more and more like my hair. And even then with this cap, although this wig cap is not stretchy, I still was able to fit a lot of hair under here. So if you do have a lot of hair and you're still considering trying it out, you can try it out as well. So I pulled the hair all the way up just to show you what the bun would look like. Because some of us, you know, if you're gonna wear this for longer than one day, and you want to wear it overnight, you're gonna have to get this hair off your neck, girl. So it's so realistic. I love that they have scalp in the back and the kinky edges. It makes it so easy to wear this wig anywhere. For the girls that want to try braids out, I will leave, or for the girls that want to try satellite braids, because that's basically what these are, I'll leave a link for it down below, as well as a coupon code to go ahead and check it out. Now let's go ahead and get into this face and let this rug match this mug. Y'all, let's go ahead and get started with this face. I'm drinking green tea and it is 11:21. Bad idea. But girl, I've been stuffing this wig like a turkey all day, trying to get all these K-tips under here. So girl, I need the energy, but we're gonna go ahead and do the face. What do I want to do with the face? What do I want to be? What do you know what I'm saying? What do I want to give? Let me show y'all my pajamas, because y'all know I'll be doing the cozy night in moment. Girl, I don't know if I've been messing up these pajamas all day, but I'm gonna shower tonight and change out my pajamas. But these have been my work day pajamas. When I tell you, I love my Nordstrom rack pajamas. Girl, I'm on there every week looking for a pajama, but let me back up. Aren't these cute? Go to back. Girl, I've been working on that thing. That thing been thanging, girl. Hold on. Girl, it be thanging around this house, girl. I think I'm gonna use my MAC Pro Longwear concealer and my Revlon Color Stay 24-hour concealer. We're gonna go ahead and do that. When I tell you I'm so happy about these baby hairs, girl, I'm so excited. But I guess I'll just squirt it on my face. So I'm gonna take a little bit of the Pro Longwear concealer in NC45, because apparently we are all NC45. And all of us running around with NC45, okay? And then I'm gonna take, how am I gonna add this to the, does it like come out in that way? Oh girl, oh, girl, that is icky. Let's go ahead and mix it with this. Girl, I need to get some business, don't I? I'm gonna go ahead and take this, and then I'm gonna blend under the eyes. And then blend out on the face. Look at, girl, yes. Oh, this mixture is my go-to. I'm looking for like a dewy sort of skin. Blend the top lip. And then around the mouth. What we been up to this week? Oh, this weekend. Yeah, that's why I didn't get to tell y'all. Shout out to my homegirls, girl. We went to a calligraphy class. Shout out to my girl, Pat. When I tell you it was such a cute moment, loved it. The calligraphy class was all the way up in like Alpharetta, Roswell, whatever. Girl, like I guess like Milton area. I'm not sure, but it was out. Girl, it was kind of far out. But going to that class was so cute, so fun. I loved it. Loved hanging out with my girls. So the class was like really, really cute. It was a 2-hour class. We had drinks and we just did a little, you know, calligraphy, learned a couple of letters. But it was such an interesting class. I can't wait to try something else new. Why do I feel like I got bumps on my hand, girl? What did I just do? Girl, my camera stopped recording and I didn't even know it. I thought it never recorded at all. I was about to freak out, but I'm blending out my concealer. I don't think you saw what concealer I was using. This is a Yummy Skin Lift and Flex concealer in the color 11. But yeah, I was just saying, I don't know if I said, did I say? Yeah, I was saying that I went to a calligraphy class with my homegirls and it was such a good time. We drank, we did calligraphy, we learned about the history of calligraphy. I love a good history moment. Like the reason why we do things today, love a good history moment. So she talked about like lowercase letters and like all that type of stuff, which is like so cute. We did that and I had a good time hanging out with my girls. And I went out for ramen for the first time. I never had ramen. I never went out to a restaurant that serves like specializes in ramen, and it was so good. I had like a chicken ramen. Very, very good. Loved it. So that's what we did this weekend. And let's see, what else is going on? I finally booked a therapy appointment. Like, I know I've been talking about it, but I said this year I was going to keep my promises to myself, and I finally booked a therapy appointment. Yes, so I have a consultation coming soon, but mama is expensive. But I wanted a therapist that I could go to. It was hard for me to find. I wanted a therapist that I could go to that was in office. My last therapist, I loved her. I think she was great. She actually is an author and people be reading her book. Girl, one of my homegirls was reading her book and I was like, oh my God, that was my old therapist. Like, look at that. She is awesome at what she does, but she's awesome at what she does, but she doesn't have in-office hours, and I need in-office hours. Like, I need to sit down in your office face to face. I feel like I've said this before. I'm gonna set my under eyes with a Revlon Color Stay Powder. I need to sit in your office because most, like, we do this right here. So when I'm talking to a therapist and I'm on camera, it feels like I feel like I'm on YouTube or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not in reflective, like, tell my deepest, darkest secrets mode. I'm in like, hi, like everything's good, everything's okay, everything's fine. When I'm home, like, it's really difficult to be like vulnerable in the way that you need to be when other people in the house, like, you know what I'm saying? If you've been to therapy, you know what I mean. Like, y'all be getting into deep stuff. I did go to therapy and then I had like time to think about it, go home or go grab some coffee, you know, have a little activity. It kind of helps me debrief and de-stress, like gets you out the house, all that type of stuff. So this therapist, she's expensive, but I think it's more expensive because of the in-office hours. But I'm willing to pay it, girl. I mean, like, it's expensive. I hope she got a sliding scale. I don't know. I'm moving forward. I'm trying my best to, like I said, it is my goal to keep my promises to myself this year. I'm not slacking off, girl. I love myself too much to act like I don't. You know what I mean? Yeah, girl. So I'm gonna go in with my Bobbi Brown stick foundation. We're gonna bronze the face. This is actually gonna go pretty fast. I really don't want too much on the face. Like, I don't want to do too much. It's braids. I do think I got some concealer in my eye. I got a hair appointment coming up. Like, I got a couple things coming up that I'm excited about. But yeah, girl, I've been doing great. I've been, you know, trying my best to be more honest. And like, I felt like when I was looking around, I was thinking like, are you really like happy with the woman you are now? And I feel like I started to really think about the woman that I want to be at 40, because I am 38. I'll be 39 this year. And by 40, I feel like I am a people pleaser. And I've been talking about that for a while. I've been kind of like complaining about it for a while, but I'm over it, girl. I'm done. I want to grow into the woman that I see myself as. I'm working on being a more honest person with myself and the people around me so I can build deeper, more vulnerable relationships. I've only felt comfortable doing that in romantic relationships, but in other relationships like family and friendships, I feel like I haven't flexed that muscle. So I'm learning to do that now, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited about what this means for all the relationships in my life. I'm gonna use the Cheek Stain from Sashel, and this is in the color I'm Hot, I think. Yeah, 05, very pretty color. But what was I saying? There was a period of time where I was just in a transitional period, and I feel like I struggle with vulnerability. I feel like I'm doing much better now. I feel like a safe space with the friends that I have now, and I'm more secure in myself. So I am actively working on having, you know, deeper friendships and, you know, just doing better. You know, like, girl, I'm growing up is what I'm saying. I'm still trying to keep that commitment to myself and stop being so much of a oh, woe is me victim. Like, I don't know if that's what I was, but I did feel helpless sometimes. Like, I feel like I didn't know what to do, but I have all the tools. I'm just scared to use them. I'm scared to like do what I need to do to like make all the things I want happen. And I have the power with that at my fingertips. Girl, if you are in the same place, you have the power at your fingertips to change your own life. Things that you're not happy with, there's certain things that are out of our control, but things like relationships that you have in your life, there are certain things that we can do to enhance the relationship that we have with ourselves and the people around us. And sometimes we're just scared to do it, but you could just do it, especially if you're a people pleaser, girl. When I heard that people pleasing is a manipulative behavior, baby, I said, oh, I don't know if I feel comfortable with that. Like, that made me feel uncomfortable. Like, I was like, wow, like that doesn't feel right in my spirit, and I don't really identify with that sort of behavior. So why am I doing it? You know what I'm saying? Like, why am I doing it? Where does that come from? Like, investigating all that, girl, baby, we getting down to the rooter in a tutor, girl. So I'm actually more of a confrontational person with people I don't know. The people I am close with, I have a little bit more reservations, but I want that all to be even killed, girl. Confrontation is a part of life. Confrontation is a part of growth, and I should be comfortable with having confrontation and moving forward and confident in the relationships. Like, I need to be, girl, let's just head first, okay? That's what we doing this year. In the meantime, one of my homegirls, she sent me a book that I've been reading. I only read, there was only the first few pages, but I'm trying to dedicate myself to reading this book, like a little bit a day. All right, let me text my, okay, I will. I gotta make sure I remember to bring that hair. Girl, I got a hair appointment on Thursday. But the book, I was reading it to go to sleep last night. Shout out to my girl Pat for sending me this book. Codependent No More. I've been reading it on my phone, but I'm about to buy the book because I'm I want a book in my hand sort of girl. I like to smell the pages, touch the pages. I connect more when I have pages in front of me. I just love the smell and the feel of books. I'm not really a reading on my phone sort of thing. Like, I like to separate my activities. Like, I like an old-fashioned book. I like to write in a real planner, even though I'll be using my iPad. Like, I don't like everything to be on my devices. Like, it's not my thing. But either way, so I'm gonna buy the book because the book is really, really good. She also sent me a workbook, so I'm excited to work with that. I'm just excited. So I'll let you know, like, if you have read that book, y'all let me know what you think. But it's really, really good thus far. Even the little tidbits have been helpful. I've had to, I don't know why I be having to read things twice, but girl, I be having to read things twice. Like, hold on, baby, I'm reading, but she's reading me. Or I've been enjoying Summer House. Oh, the news came out today. I don't know if y'all watched Summer House, but what's happening with Sierra, oh my God, girl, my heart is breaking for her. But you know what I think? My sister, if you don't know, like, on the show Summer House, Sierra is, she's the only black woman on the show. Like, she was the only black woman on the show for a while. I think they finally got black people on there. But so, girl, it's another Sandoval situation. I really think that her career is going to catapult after this. I think she's got a great management team. Her image is great before this even happened. People are feeling a lot of empathy for her. I cannot wait to see how she moves through this moment, and her team really gets her on the Ariana, Alandria sort of, Janae sort of trajectory. I'm so excited for her. Because who care about the people, girl? That sucks though. That was her friend, Amanda. I used to love Amanda. But the fact that Amanda did that, oh God, girl, that's musty. Oh, let me use my Too Faced Light My Fire eyeshadow. And I'm just gonna put some on the lids. I don't even know why I'm doing this because I don't really care to today, but I put concealer on my lids, so I need to like do this. Been loving that shell been watching it. I've always loved Summer House. I love Martha's Vineyard. Oh my God, I loved Martha's Vineyard. I think they canceled the show, but they need to bring her back because I loved that show. Like, I was looking forward to it coming back. I really wish they would still, like, they need to bring that thing back. Like, I love that show. So this is the Revlon Color Stay Brow Creator Brow Pencil in dark brown. I think I used soft black earlier today. I just be grabbing whatever is in that drawer. I'm just gonna go ahead and line the brows. There we go. Ooh, my skin is looking like fantastic. Girl, I actually scratched my skin trying to force on this wig. Literally, I scratched my brow. That thing hurt because I put some brand new press-on nails on. You know how sometimes it has like that little notch at the end that gets scratchy that you're supposed to shave down? I didn't shave it down. I scratched myself with it, baby. That thing hurt. So mad. Let me quit slouching. Okay, let me sit up straight. I'm trying to fix my posture too. But yeah, girl, it's been great. It's been great. Girl, these eyebrows, they dark. Can you even see me? Am I even in frame? I can't see myself because, oh, maybe I should hook y'all up to the, hold on, because I can't even see myself like that. You know how you feel like you have something in your eye? I feel like I have something in my eye, but there's like nothing there. Like, what is going on? Oh man, my skin is tea, girl. My eyebrows are uneven, but my skin is tea. And look at how those baby hairs look, girl. They're eating the growth up. Okay, now I need to just do a little bit of eyeliner and my lips, and then we'll be done. I think I'm gonna do a brown eyeliner. I've been loving brown eyeliner. I think I've told y'all that before. Is my camera on? Yeah. I love brown eyeliner. I feel like it just gives the look that I want. But I like it from the middle of the eye to the tip, like so. There you go. And then we'll do my lips. And then baby, we'll be done. I'm so excited. Sometimes makeup just be like too much. You know what I'm saying? So for the lips, I'm gonna use Steamy Spice. This is the one I use the most, I think. This is NYX Lip Lingerie lip liner. So I want some book recommendations. You know what type of books I'm into? And I didn't even know I was into these books because I was going through another like book phase, but I didn't know what I wanted to read. So I went to a thrift store and I blind picked a book. Like just a book that I felt like I was gonna want to read. Like I just blind picked it. Like it had no cover. I picked it. And when I tell you that was picked for me, it was about Mormons. Oh my God. Oh my God, I loved it. I love books about people's experiences in religion in particular. This is the Lip Bar Sweet Cheeks 02 Fresh Glow Dream Blush. I love using this just as like a blushy lip color. Like something to make the lips go pop. And I don't know if it did that. It looks a little ashy. Is it? Maybe I should try the cheek stain because the cheek stain probably has, I've been looking for like that reddish, there's like this color and I can't find it for my skin tone, but it's like extra juicy and pouty. And that's what I've been looking for, but it's hard to find. So I want to see, let me see if I can, maybe this will, because it's like a brick color for my skin tone, like a bricky color. So let me see. Yeah. Yeah, it's like a brickish color for my lips. Like it makes it look really juicy and full, but like matte. Girl, this cheek stain is a mess, y'all. I need to clean this off because it looks disgusting. Like it's just all over the place. Yeah, so whatever color I put on my cheeks, I guess I'm gonna put on my lips because that's the color. Yes, but it looks like the color of my natural lips, but it makes my lips look bigger. Right? Like it looks more juicy, right? And I can add a lip gloss over it, or I can just leave it be, leave it like matte. I feel like I'm in a matte mood today. Maybe I'll add a little gloss over it because my lips are a little crusty, a little dry. But for right now, I think this is the look, right? The eyeliner, did the brows, did the lips. I'm gonna go ahead and pop on my jewelry. Yes, jewelry with pajamas works. But this color, I feel like the hack for me is always whatever I put on my cheeks, I should just put on my lips. And it's just like for bronzer, whatever I put on my cheeks, I put on my lids. So then it all looks cohesive. It's like a monochromatic moment, but it works, right? Oh. Okay, y'all, this is the finished look with the jewelry and the hair, and it looks so good. I kind of let the makeup cook a little bit, and I put a little bit of lip gloss on because, baby, my lips was crusty. It looked like a flaming hot Cheeto. And I wasn't into that. The powdery look, no. It looked very, very spicy. But this is what the hair looks like. Look how pretty this looks with the makeup. Like, it looks so summery. I wish, you know what I need to get? Those freckles. I feel like the freckles, if I put freckles on, that would really give summer. So I think I may get some freckles going. Also, I wanted to show you the different styles that I wanted to do. So I wanted to try, so I was able to try a half up, half down with this makeup, and I think it's really cute. Y'all tell me what you think. And also a bun with the makeup. Like a full bun at the top of my head. Now it's a little humpy in the back, girl. But y'all tell me what you think about the bun or the half up, half down, or all the hair down. Y'all let me know what you think is the best. And altogether, I absolutely love the look. I love the hair. I love the vibes. Looks very pretty. They did a great job with this wig. I have to tell you, when I first put it on, I was like, girl, how much hairline do you want to give me to work with? But it all came together beautifully, and I love a kinky hairline. It's so much more forgiving for the lace, and it looks so much better. So much more natural. So it looks so realistic. I absolutely love the hair, love the makeup. I feel like I could have used a little bit less concealer, but it is what it is. But y'all tell me what you think about this hair down below. Let me know what you think about the makeup. It looks really, really pretty and refreshing and just light. It's a little bit more full coverage than I wanted. But also let me know what's been going on with you, your favorite books, your favorite show. Like, let me know down below so we can go ahead and chat about that. Also, let me know where you get, I don't know why I was yelling, whoa. Do you have any pajama places? Because at this point, I'm addicted. Okay, I think this is my last brand new pajama set. So I'm gonna have to start repeating them at this point. And I'm not sure how I feel about that. I'm loving popping open a new pair of pajamas, but I'm on a pajama kick for some reason. I get addicted to something and next thing you know, I can't stop. Y'all let me know all that stuff down below. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.